Hey, I'm Angie, the groomer at Altadena Valley here, and I'm going to show you an easy, stress-free way to bathe your cats, kittens, or puppies at home. Just kind of help you out between groomings or whatever. If you can't get over here to us to get them groomed, you can bathe them at home, and it's really easy to do. First, you fill up your small tub and you put your soap in the warm water and fill it up, because cat hair is really absorbent and it absorbs everything. And then you just kind of lower them down into it. Everybody knows cats love a dark, tight space to climb into, and that's kind of the concept that you work with here, is that cats want to be in a really tight spot. So we have Mambo here, and we're going to show you how to bathe her. Alright. There you go, Mambo. If you lower them in really slowly and just kind of let them relax a little bit, they'll eventually let go. If your cat grabs onto the side of the box, let them feel like they're in control. Just let them hold on to the side. They're not hurting anything by doing that. If you try to push them back down into the box, they're probably going to struggle with you, and that's when people get scratched up. So you already have the soap in the water, so you can just kind of run it all up on them like this. Rub it in on their little feet, all around their neck. We don't put water on their head. You use a washcloth to wash their face and their heads off. But they do, most of the time, they will relax and just calm down into it. Always want to wash their feet really good, because they walk in cat litter a lot, so you know that's probably one of the yuckier places on a cat. But most people think that cats are afraid of water, and they're not. Cats really don't mind water. It's how you introduce a cat to water that counts. Okay. So once you get them good and soaked up and clean, just kind of lift them up a little bit. I'm going to wring her out some. And then I'm going to dump our box out. It's okay, Mambo. Alright. Don't turn your sprayer on a high spray that makes a lot of noise or anything else like that. Just a really mild running water over them. They don't mind it. And it takes a good while. A really important thing to remember is make sure you get all of the soap out of their coat, because their hair holds on to soap really, really well. So it takes a little while to rinse it all out. Just be patient and rinse. Especially, you know, if the cat's working with you, you might as well let everybody enjoy it. Another thing to remember is try not to grab your cat by the scruff of their neck. That's kind of offensive to them. So unless it's an emergency situation where you're really just having to hold on to your cat, try not to do that, because they don't like it at all. Then you can get tearless shampoo or just a really mild soap and wash their face with it. You don't ever want to run water over your cat's face, because that will make them panic too. They don't want to feel like they're drowning at all. So you make sure you get all that really clean. They even make little wipes for this, actually, so that you can wash your dog or your cat's face. Okay. And we pick them up, kind of wring them out really well. Get all the extra water off like this. And then wrap them down in a towel really tight, because they seem to like that a lot too. We call this making a kitty burrito. Alright. There's Mambo. And then you let them sit for about 10 or 15 minutes in a little towel and let the towel absorb all the moisture in their hair. And By the time you take them out of here, if you can keep them in this towel for 10 or 15 minutes, they will be really close to dry. All right, Mambo. You did good. And that is a stress-free way to bathe your cat or your puppies at home.